This year, corporate is sponsoring a little employee involvement contest between the two branches. Whichever office gets the most involvement wins a Bucky Award. It's like an Emmy or a Golden Globe, but better. As for how to go about promoting this competition, I know exactly what to do. But in a much more real sense, I don't know what to do. Conference room, 10 seconds. I don't care if you're an alpha dog, a sci-fi, or a communitas. Get in here!
All right, everybody, you heard the man. Let's get a move on it.
Ryan, so I thought I could talk to Michael about my involvement in the Multicultural Center.
You realize I'm not even
I could tell him all about the Rainbow Resource Center, about the Inclusion Series. I mean, this program is just fantastic, Ryan. It talks about diversity for all, even you. They analyze discrimination against sex, race. It's got it all. I mean, shut up, Ryan!
Assistant Regional Manager.
That's not a real position, Dwight.
Hey guys!
Andy? Where have you been?
Well, I've been immersed in Mumbai for the past 2 weeks. Just want to get out of the office, see some new sights, some new culture, stuff you can't really get here,
I don't believe you.
You didn't text me once.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, Aaron, but I was away from technology the whole time. The Ignatian Center at Santa Clara just gave me the opportunity to disconnect, be with new people. Didn't have time. Wow. Was that a time or what? I feel like a new man. I mean, kinda sucks that I abandoned Aaron and all, but the call to give back just kept ringing, and next thing I know, it's on like a prawn at dawn, and I'm turning in my application to go to India over break. I should get the Bucky Award for that alone.
Andy, you didn't think that I would want to go on that trip with you?
Well, you don't need me to go on a trip. You can go over winter break, spring break, or even over the summer.
Really? You see, I never really thought much about being more than a receptionist. But why? Just because I answered an ad that happened to be for a receptionist? What if it was for the Ignatian Center? Or a brain surgeon?
When Andy was gone, I missed him so much, I cried myself to sleep. False. I did not miss him. Andy knows nothing about surviving in the elements. Andy and Aaron's relationship is cute, but love isn't all you need. All you need is water and rations. When the end of the world comes, I will be prepared. Could be 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, maybe even 4 months. Yeah, I could see that one. Training for my survival involves weekly trips deep into the wilderness with a rugged group of people up to the task. Precisely 0.2 seconds after the Into the Wild signups go live, I am already registered for an adventure into the great beyond with my rations and gear included. Next weekend, I'm heading south to Joshua Tree National Park. I'm not scared though, considering I am faster than 80% of all snakes. Those rattlers are no match for me. I will learn to adapt alongside the other students, the cream of the crop. This Bucky Award is mine.
So, what is everyone involved in?
Well, Phyllis and I, as a part of the Activities Programming Board, are actually planning an event right now outside. It's midnight breakfast. There'll be bagels and green books, so if you just come outside.
I just wanted to update you all on my program next week. It's a concert. Everything is the same as I mentioned before. We will be listening to music. And also, I have a program that is starting right now. It's a movie out on the lawn, so let's go.
Well, our party is also starting right now, and we have free food, and it's midnight. Oh, yes.
I joined Activities Programming Board because it's easy for everyone to participate. You can be a planner, or you can just participate in the events. But I'm a planner, and I will not back down.
I think
I'll have the better program because I've run programs like this in the past, like carnivals. Everyone loves carnivals. And Angela's programs kind of suck. I'm really glad I planned this program because everyone was able to come together as a community and enjoy the breakfast that I put on. Well, except Angela.
My new goal for the office is to achieve climate neutrality. We recently got recycling and compost bins in the office, and participation in the proper sorting of these bins has been low. Recently, I have assigned Dwight to be assistant to the manager of sustainable practices to enforce and address this pressing issue.
Dwight, how committed are you to this company? I want you to think long and hard about this one.
I am a beet farmer at the Forge Garden, a hub for sustainable agriculture. I know the ins and outs of sustainability, and I am no stranger to getting my hands dirty. I am the man for the job. Kelly, compost it.
Dwight?
Were you going to throw that in landfill?
Yes, I was.
It's recyclable, Jim. You recycle it. Yeah, no, of course. Mm-hmm. Yeah, most definitely. All right. Oh, 1 second, please hold.
Dwight, you can't take all these jobs.
Yes, I can, Jim. I went to the Santa Clara website under Human Resources tabs, and I applied, got all these interviews, and they found me to be the superior candidate.
Oh, so why are you taking all these jobs?
Experience is the best teacher, Jim. Don't ever forget that. Those previously working desk jobs have proven to be incompetent, so I proceeded to acquire all their jobs. No, ma'am, for the third time, your child cannot live in Finn yet. It is not open. I don't get why you don't understand this. You know what? Goodbye. I have made a grave mistake.
Always make time for yourself, kids.
Jim, what is this, dude? Why is my access card in Jell-O?
Dwight, I have no idea what you're talking about.
How do you expect me to get in to my room? How do you expect me to get my food? How am I supposed to get into Rough Rider events? What am I supposed to do with this?
Use your access card, Dwight.
I've decided to run for Associated Student Government.
Well, my husband, the senator, might run, and if he runs, there's no chance you'll win. He's got this in the bag.
It's really quite simple. I will first infiltrate ASG and acquire a position in Senate. Then, by handing out my homemade beet juice outside of Benson, I will take all of their business, and thereby attain the trust of the SCU community and slowly begin my transition to university president. Everybody loves good beet juice.
Hey guys, you know there are some positions in ASG that you don't have to run for, right? You can just apply. There are plenty of positions like public relations and things like that. Great way to win a Bucky Award, though.
Yeah. 2 syllables, 1 word. Silence.
Meredith! I can't wait for Michael to stop talking. You know I've got a hot date tonight.
Ugh, Meredith, the only man you need in your life is God. You should really join my campus ministry team.
Depends. How cute are those Catholics and Jesuits?
Anyway, we host Sunday Mass and Bible study and faith sharing group.
I'm not sure. Seems like it would really tie me down.
We host a ton of non-religious events too, and I usually plan them, so they're great. Of course. Mario Kart was the highlight. We had a ton of snacks. I planned it, obviously.
Would do you some good to help someone else. What's that supposed to mean, huh?
Kills me to say this to you, Meredith, but we care about the experiences that each person brings, even yours.
Hey Meredith. I didn't mean to overhear or anything, but I think you should really check out the Wellness Center. There are a bunch of different programs to help educate you about the resources here on campus.
Listen, sweetie, I don't need any help. No one gets me anyway.
But there are so many different topics that they cover. Everything from body image to sexual violence to alcohol and substance abuse.
So what am I supposed to do with that?
Well, if you're serious about winning the Bucky Award, joining the VPP or becoming a peer health educator is a really good way to get involved.
That's not a bad idea. I'll give it a look-see. You know, you're not as bad as they say you are.
Oh, Ryan, what are you doing?
Just checking out my new crib. I'm gonna be here a lot once I join and run the place.
Oh, you just want to join Scout because of your court ordered community service.
I don't need a judge to tell me to keep my community clean, Jim. I've recently taken up the hobby of volunteering for multiple service organizations through SCAP, or as we in the business call it, Santa Clara Community Action Program. Right now, I'm working with housing security and helping get people off the streets. You know, just saving lives. No big deal.
What you doing, Michael?
You know, Jim, I was wondering, should I try for the basketball team or the women's soccer team?
Well, you can play in same-sex or co-ed leagues.
Really, Jim? You're telling me there are 20 competitive Division I sports teams and 13 intramural teams?
Yep, that's true. And on top of that, we have 17 very competitive club sports that you can also participate in.
Jim?
Let's begin training. All that matters, Michael, is that we get you in shape for the fall intramural volleyball season.
Finally, you're starting to make some sense, Jim.
And the perfect place to do that is in the Malley Fitness Center.
What can Malley do for me, Jim?
Well, they have open recreation areas where you can use the free weights, cardio machines, basketball courts, and there's even a pool to take a dip in. And on top of that, you can get a pass and you can take a Zumba class and rise to the top of the D1 fitness.
Wow. I'm really excited for this, Jim. Let's get fit. ASAP, as possible.
Me too.
You know what I've come to learn? It's not about doing everything or being involved in everything. It's about being involved in something. I think everyone should win the Bucky Award. But you know what I've been thinking? Did everyone get involved? Or did I get them involved? Maybe I should win the Bucky Award.